The emergency klaxon hadn't sounded in Sector 7 for 3 years. When it wailed through the mining colony's corridors, Elsa dropped her geological scanner and ran toward the source. Her boots clanged against the metal grating as she navigated the labyrinth of passages. Carved into asteroid XJ447, she found them in Storage Bay 12, a section supposedly sealed off after the last expansion. 3 small creatures no larger than house cats huddled in the corner behind crates of protein rations. Their fur rippled with bioluminescent patterns that pulsed weakly like dying stars. One of them whimpered, a sound that translated through her neural implant as pure desperation. "Command, this is Elsa," she spoke into her wristcom. "I've found the source of the alarm. We have visitors, 3 juvenile Veltharian kits. They look malnourished." The response crackled back immediately. "Do not approach. Veltharians are classified as apex predators. Adult specimens can tear through reinforced steel. Containment team is en route." Elsa stared at the trembling creatures. Their eyes, 6 per kit arranged in 2 rows, reflected her headlamp with a glassy, unfocused quality. Apex predators? These looked like they hadn't eaten in days. The universal translator picked up their chittering, "Hungry, alone, cold, mama." "Negative, command. They're children. I'm not waiting for containment while they starve." She approached slowly, hands raised. The largest kit hissed, but the sound was pathetic, more plea than threat. Elsa grabbed a protein bar from her utility belt, unwrapped it, and broke off a piece. She tossed it gently toward them. 6 eyes on each kit followed the arc of the food. The smallest one lunged forward, grabbed the morsel, and devoured it in seconds. The other 2 followed suit, their bioluminescent patterns brightening slightly. "That's it," Elsa murmured. "You're just hungry babies, aren't you?" By the time Farad arrived with the containment team, Elsa had the kits eating from her hand. Her colleague stopped in the doorway, his jaw dropping. "Elsa, what the actual— those are Veltharian kits. Their mother could be—" "Their mother isn't here," Elsa interrupted. "And if she was, she'd have torn through this facility already looking for them. Something went wrong. They're alone." Farad ran a hand through his dark hair, his Middle Eastern features creased with worry. As the colony's xenobiologist, he understood better than most what they were dealing with. The Galactic Council's records say adult Veltharians are fiercely protective. If she comes back, then we'll deal with it. Right now, these kits need medical attention. Elsa stood cradling the smallest kit against her chest. It purred, a sound like distant thunder, and nuzzled into her jacket. Farad sighed, then smiled despite himself. "You know, this is exactly the kind of crazy human thing that gets us both commended and court-martialed simultaneously. Good thing I've got you to handle the paperwork." Over the next 3 days, Elsa and Farad transformed an unused laboratory into a habitat for the kits. They synthesized food based on Veltharian dietary requirements: high protein, trace minerals found only on their homeworld, and a specific enzyme their digestive system required. The kits thrived. Elsa visited them every spare moment, bringing toys fashioned from mining equipment and teaching them simple games. Farad documented everything, his scientific mind cataloging their rapid development and increasingly complex vocalizations. "Their cognitive abilities are remarkable," he noted, watching as the kits solved a puzzle box Elsa had created. "At this rate, they'll be speaking standard galactic within weeks." "They're already trying," Elsa said, pointing to the largest kit, who was attempting to mimic her words. "Listen, she's saying Elsa." "Elsa," the kit chirped, its translator struggling with the phonemes. Farad's expression sobered. "What are we going to do when the Council demands we transfer them to a Veltharian diplomatic vessel? You know they'll want to take them." Elsa's jaw tightened. "We'll cross that bridge when we come to it." The bridge came on day 7. The proximity sensors detected an object approaching at impossible speeds. A Veltharian ship, its organic hull pulsing with the same bioluminescent patterns as the kits. It didn't request docking permission. It demanded access. Within minutes, an adult Veltharian stood in the colony's main airlock, 3 meters tall, her forearms ending in claws that could shred titanium like paper. Her bioluminescent patterns flared red, the universal signal for aggression. "My children," she growled, her voice translated into a sound like grinding tectonic plates. "Give me my children." The colony's security forces raised their weapons. Farad stepped forward, hands raised in peace. "Your kits are safe. They've been cared for. Cared for by whom? The Veltharian's pattern shifted to purple, suspicion mixed with barely contained violence. By me, Elsa said, walking past security despite their protests. She stood before the towering alien, weaponless, unafraid. I found them starving in our storage bay. I fed them, kept them warm, protected them. The Veltharian leaned down, her multiple eyes studying Elsa with an intensity that made even Faret step back. You are the one who saved them? I'm the one who did what anyone should do when they find children in need. Silence stretched between them, thick and dangerous. Then the Veltharian's patterns shifted to gold. Gratitude, respect, something deeper that the translator couldn't quite capture. Human, she said, her voice softer now. Among my people there is a sacred bond. When one saves the children of another, they become Kirveth, protector of the line. You have given me back my future. She pressed one massive hand to her chest, then extended it toward Elsa. I am Matriarch Velshara, and you, Elsa of Earth, are now protector to my line. My honor is yours. My strength is yours. My vengeance against those who would harm you is eternal. Elsa clasped the enormous hand, her own disappearing within it. I just did what was right. That, Velshara said, her patterns blazing gold, is why you are worthy. 3 months later, when pirates attacked the mining colony, they encountered something they never expected. A Veltharian warship defending a human outpost with the ferocity of a mother protecting her young. Word spread quickly through the galaxy. Humanity's strange compulsion to protect vulnerable creatures, even those of species that could easily destroy them, had earned them something unprecedented, a Veltharian alliance. Faret updated the incident report, shaking his head with a smile. You know, the Council is calling this the most significant diplomatic achievement in a century, all because you couldn't walk past 3 hungry kids. Elsa watched through the viewport as Velshara's ship patrolled the perimeter, the kits, now juveniles, visible in the observation deck, their patterns flashing excitedly whenever they spotted the human facility. That's the thing about humans, Faret, she said. We don't calculate the diplomatic value before we do the right thing. We just do it. And in the cold mathematics of galactic politics, that simple human impulse had just changed everything.